Dear small fat, what straight-sized people did to body positivity is what you are doing to larger fat bodies, excluding them even in their own spaces. Oh yeah, no, that totally makes sense. Don't you know the logic? If you're heavier than somebody else, that means you can demean them. And it keeps on going up all higher and higher. The weight never stops going up. Not even the people on my 600-pound life are the final bosses. The final boss is in the Book of World Records. Hello everybody, and welcome back to another video for the day. We're going back into r/Fatlogic, and if you guys would love to be absolutely amazing, show your support, and see more videos like this one in the near future, be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment down below to start up them wholesome internet discussions, or maybe just comment on what the best type of pizza topping is, and definitely I vote mushroom or chicken. I don't know. All I know is it's not pineapple, because that's heresy. And if you have not already, subscribe to the channel and turn on them notifications. Did you know some scientists believe that diabetes is a genetic adaptation, that people with diabetes have evolved genes that would help them survive in times of famine? 8, 12, 13. More research is needed to support this theory, but it's a pretty interesting, right? Ah yes, you know, it's definitely an evolutionary trait for people to eat so much sugar that their leg falls off and they go blind. I always thought that evolutionary traits were supposed to be good for humanity. I want to see Ding Ding here sources that state otherwise. Quick reminder that a lot of the body image issues that thinner people have would be solved by ending weight stigma that fatter people experience. Oh yeah, no, that's totally the best solution to it all. If somebody's having body dysmorphia, just tell them you don't need to think like that. It'll solve their stuff like that. And because totally it isn't the fact that I've looked at photos of myself 80 pounds lighter and not recognized myself. Larger bodies require larger amount of foods for homeostasis. For most, eating smaller amounts of food will not translate to living in a smaller body. Homeostasis is about safety and survival, not a body doing something wrong. I wonder if this person never realized that there is actually some sort of correlation between the amount of food you eat and how much of your body stores that amount of food. It's almost as if you were to suddenly eat less, your body would lose a little bit of weight, hold weight if you were eating the same amount for so long, and gain weight if you were eating more. You know, that good old thing of calories in, calories out. Why do people need to be reminded on this stuff? So next time you see someone share their before and after weight loss pic, or you notice someone has lost weight, maybe just don't comment on it. No, I'm proud of you, you're an inspiration, or you look amazing, because when they gain weight, they'll suddenly feel not good enough. Okay, well, how about this? I'm using my before and after photo that I did before as actual motivation. How's that stand for you now? Do you yourself have a before and after photo that you don't like and are now posting this because of that? They played Running Up That Hill on the radio, and afterwards the DJ said, "It's so great that Kate Bush is still out there motivating us to run up that hill every day." Everyday diet culture takes us further from the light. Yeah, and imagine being the type of person that gets pissy because somebody on the radio mentions physical activity, all because of a song title, and you automatically think that's an attack on you because diet culture. By that logic, the Olympics must be a horror movie marathon to you, isn't it? Does your waist get smaller the more weight you lose? That doesn't happen. When you start to lose fat, it's proportionate throughout your body, whether it's your neck, waist, ankle circumference. You'll come out smaller, but have the same body shape. TW mentioned fat phobia and use of the O word. So I went into a dietitian who at face value was not anti-fat, stating that I have multiple chronic conditions as well as ADHD and autism, pushing me to need help determining what I can and can't eat. Please then tell me why the reason for my visit in the system is labeled appointment reason, obesity. When did I say I was there because I was fat? I only said I needed help due to chronic conditions, all of which are not my fault. Even the acid reflux, which is the only condition that technically could be because of someone's weight, I've had since 12 years old. I'm so done. So let me see if I got this this straight here. You went to a dietitian to talk about your diet, to see what foods you could and couldn't eat, and you're upset because the medical label that they gave you for your appointment was obesity and the chronic conditions, which I'm having a feeling that weight does play into it in some way, shape, or form, such as high blood pressure or heart rate, and you're upset that the dietitian is doing their job? They're telling you that it is objectively not unhealthy to be fat, and it is objectively not healthier to be thin, because that's just a fact. It matters what you do with your body, / what you put in it, not what your body looks like. And yet the Venn diagram of people who eat too much of the wrong thing, and the people who are obese, morbidly obese, super morbidly obese, didn't even know that was a thing, is a perfect circle. Health problems might contribute to an extra 10 to 20 pounds, not an extra 100 plus. Stop trying to justify an unhealthy habit. If you like food, fine, I get it, I'm obese myself, but this stuff comes across the same way as a heavy smoker trying to sell the health benefits of tobacco to strangers. Yeah, there isn't any way you could say that you're 550 pounds and healthy as a horse. Show me a single 500-pound sprint runner. And look, yes, health conditions are a thing. PCOS, last I checked, people have stated that you gain maybe 30 pounds of weight due to it. That doesn't justify you being 370, 390 pounds. It's not related nor a justification for it. The person saying, though, that it matters what you put in your body is about the only thing that has any bit of truth to it, because if you put junk in your body, expect to feel like junk. That's something I've very much seen. I'll have like pieces of pizza and I feel a lot worse compared to like if I had chicken. If you think someone refusing to date trans people or people of color is worse than people refusing to date fat people, I need you to examine why you think fat phobia is a lesser form of oppression. Why do you think fat phobia is not as bad as other forms of oppression? Do our deaths not matter to you? Why do you actively call out the oppression of other minorities, but consider the oppression of fat people to be a necessary collateral damage? Why do you think fat phobia isn't as important as other forms of oppression? Is it because you think we deserve it? Is it because you think we make the choice to be fat? Please explain to me why you think a minority being hurt and killed is acceptable only when it comes to the one minority society still faces no consequences or backlash for oppressing. I'm sorry, does this person just compare being fat to being black? Oh yeah, no, please do elaborate. Could you care to have pointed out in any of the history books where the water fountain for the fat people was, or having to sit in the back of the bus because you're heavy? Because it really seems like the only exercise you be doing is the powerlifting in order to carry that audacity you got coming in here spouting this nonsense. And you're really out here saying that it was an involuntary thing that you got fat. You do realize when you put food in your mouth, it's most of the time by your hands, right? And I know some food costs less than others, but at the same time, no matter the food, if you put 10 pounds of it into your mouth and in one sitting, you're gonna gain weight regardless. Most bodies have a tummy pouch. The abdominal area below the belly button holds a magnetic field that connects to our autonomic nervous system. The vagus innervates with the edges of this space. Eastern traditions call the lower abdomen the lower dantian. It is considered a source of life energy. Mammals typically develop some amount of fat over this part of the body as protection. The cultural idea that it is healthier to have a flat belly is in direct contradiction to biology. You know, last I checked, I don't think the human race was on the same level of needing survival as to compared to polar bears. Unpopular opinion, cheat days only exist when diets are so restrictive that they are impossible to maintain for more than a week at a time. In other words, they are scheduled binges that are a direct result of restriction. Last I checked, cheat days are supposed to be kind of a little bit of a break from being consistent to be able to let your body regulate the calorie intake and all. And also, just because it's a cheat meal doesn't mean you eat an industrial supply of it. Like, you don't, just because you can get yourself a burger on your cheat day don't mean have 7 of them. It's a cheat meal, not a cheat day or a cheat portion control day. You still have to pay attention to the portion control and all. You could still have a kind of a relaxed meal and a relaxed day, but you still gotta keep an eye on a couple of things at least. Fatness is never the cause of death. Never. Oh yeah, no, like just like falling doesn't kill you, but the rapid deceleration that happens when you hit the ground at 40 miles an hour does, and in a lot of senses also skydiving. The parachute doesn't kill you. What does kill you is when you don't use the parachute though. A
car can't kill you, but another car kissing your car at 40 miles an hour could actually kill you. I can do this all frickin' day.
Every time you diet, restrict food, or mentally restrict, your set point weight resets to a higher level to protect you from future famine.
Yeah, you know, a famine that your body has likely never experienced. Also, the whole mentally thing, you really think that people are gonna gain weight just by thinking about food? That's just outright stupid. I've thought about pizza when I'm dieting, but it's because I like the taste and I want to remember the taste, and maybe I don't like the taste of what I gotta currently eat to help lose weight, but the thought of it helps. Plus, also, weirdly enough, it's helped me keep from snacking on stuff. I don't know, maybe that dude from Globo Gym was onto something.
My doctor thinks I'm having trouble breathing at night because I'm too fat. In other words, there is fat underneath my diaphragm. His answer to everything: lose 40 pounds, and if I'm not able to breathe and can't sleep, just call 911. I asked if oxygen would help, and he said no. No solutions, just fat shaming. I don't know how I'm going to sleep from now on. Ask him to give you a referral for a second opinion from someone who practices evidence-based care.
Oh yes, you know, because it's just people doing their job that they're paid to do. Also, I'm fairly certain you're on your way to developing sleep apnea, because that exactly describes it. Well, more so, it's fat on your esophagus, like under your face. And I could imagine your diaphragm. Also, it's something, unfortunately, my family has a history of, and that's something I very much don't want to try to get, so I'm gonna do what I can to not have to sleep with a CPAP machine over my face. But with that, that is going to have to be it with the video. If you guys would like to be absolutely amazing, show your support, and see more videos like this one in the near future, be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment down below to start up them wholesome internet discussions, and if you have not already, subscribe to the channel and turn on them notifications. I'll be sure to see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching, and bye-bye.